Yeah, bring greetings anywhere you're watching us from or joining us from or seeing us from right now. I greet you in the name of Chuku Okike. Thank you. I must say thank you. I must confess thank you for being part of this wonderful program this day. Like I said in the title, we will be listening directly to the Biafra Republic Government Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Master Simon Ekpa, in um, one of them we have to listen to is the interview he had with BBC, BBC Igbo, yeah, BBC Igbo, and we'll also hear some other things about well, we'll listen to some other things pertaining the freedom we are fighting for. I want you to understand that this freedom you see today we are clamoring for, demanding for, is not just something that started today. Those people that don't even know Simon Ekpa are thinking that Simon Ekpa just jumped into the scene to get noticed. No, Simon Ekpa has been there before now. He has been doing the needful before now, and all his aim and desires has ever been to get Biafra, how to restore Biafra, what to do to free the people of Biafra, how to free his people. So when you see anybody standing like anybody standing against whatever Simon Ekpa is doing, I want you to ask yourself, these people, where are they coming from? These people, where have they been? When our people were being murdered in numbers, when yesterday, if you watch the video towards the end of the video, I played Mazanam Dekano video where he was calling people that the Funani were coming. He was telling them that these people were coming. Nobody listened to him. They called him fools. They called him a fool. They called him names until these Funanis came to our land and began to carry out their evil activities, killing people in the farms, raping women, stealing your, even to the point, do you know that these people, Funani herders, when they came to our land, they started going to houses, stealing foods. Do you know they do that? There was cases where they went to people's homes, they steal their food, cooked food. After eating the cooked food, they have to say inside the money. They ate the food in the pot and they do shit inside the pot to cover and keep for the person who get the house. You see, these people, they are not good in any way. So Mazendan, they cannot shouted, nobody listened, Lord, the Lord, these things started happening, and the Mazendan Dekalu came out and strategized with the Eastern security, which is the real reason why they kidnapped him. Because he have stopped these people that thought nobody could stop. If you watch, you will see that all the way from the north, they have been carrying out their men. You see, one thing people don't understand about these Funanis is that they started their conquest from the north. All from the far north, they started their conquest. They have already conquered the Hausas, the Efik, the Kanuri. You know, we don't remember that there are people that are Efik. Those people, I don't even know if they are still existing. Because while I was in primary one, in primary school anyway, I know we read some stories in social studies about the Efik. And they always had this problem of Funani war and Efik. Funani Efik war. And there's another tribe there in the north, Funani, no Funani, Hausa Funani, if we have there's another tribe there. I've forgotten. There are many of them. Those people has been conquered. Hausa, forget all these things you see. Hausa people have been conquered. The Middle Belt, Benue, Niger has been taken over. Their next aim, their target now is our land. Because they know there is no way they can come straight to Biafra land and take over. They have to start there, conquer. That's clear the road for them, to make it easier for them. And they succeeded. But thank God, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu saw this, shouted, even nobody listened to him. He took action on his own. And this is the reason why he was kidnapped. This is the exact reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Because they became afraid that, we thought this man is only shouting in radio. We thought he's only shouting in social media. So we thought he's only going to be shouting on social media. So he had planned to come and fight us. So they have to kidnap him to stop the plans of stopping the Fulanese from coming to Biafra land to conquer. Had it been that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not start the process with ESN, by now our people would have been in IDP camp. There is no God to forbid about it. Because there is no way God would have forbidden it. The only way God would have forbidden it is the way God had forbidden it. By giving Nnamdi Kanu the wisdom, calling him, and the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu listened and obeyed. Because God calling is different than you answering the call. Obeying is another different thing. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu obeyed and established the ESN. That stopped these people. They became angry. The original plan was, even, you see, the Benue people, you see, let me tell you the truth. The people of Benue, Jos, Plateau, Mongu, Lower Kaduna, all those people you see they are putting in IDP camp, they put them in IDP camp because they know they can subdue them. They know that those people are scared of them. The original plan was to descend to Biafra land and level out everybody, wipe out everybody, because they cannot tolerate you. Because the people of Biafrans are stubborn. Because they know that people of Biafra, you cannot keep them in IDP camp. They will come back and take over their land. So what they wanted to do is to wipe out everybody. And they have begun this, the operation and the system and the strategic ideas of wiping our people out from the north before even your fathers were born in 1930s. They did not succeed. You see, when God told Israel, that is Abraham, that your children cannot be numbered. That is what we are. You cannot number us. When you think or when you thought that you have conquered the people of Biafra, the more you see more generation coming up. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started the process. They kidnapped him, they kidnapped him, they have kidnapped the process. But when they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the fulfillment of the process began. And the fulfillment of the process is what we are in now. The fulfillment of the process began with a man called Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa came into the light. If you sit back now and listen and watch and ask yourself questions about what happened in the past, how everybody tried to stop this Simon Ekpa. Everybody, I'm telling you of everybody. Even the people that came in like they are angels. You remember Lady of Ibu? Nelly Ofebu, right? Nelly Chan, I don't know if it's Ofebu also. You remember Nelly? You remember so many people the other Omar at that time that came, they wanted to buy Simon over with money. You remember they called him the Shikedosia man, the family Ikenga. They wanted to buy him over, they wanted to stop him by all means because they wanted they wanted the mission to remain unaccomplished. But we thank God that Simon ever heard the voice of the Lord and the beat, and he is obeying the instructions. It doesn't matter where he comes from. When people were saying, are you sure this man is Igbo man even? He don't speak Igbo. He don't know how to. I said, he don't need to speak Igbo to give me freedom. You don't need to even be educated fool to bring freedom. Because that's why Mazen Nandikalu said that all these people are otelicious, that they don't know anything. You go to school, you go to Harvard University, you come back only for uneducated Funani man to be controlling you. You spend all your years in school in Nigeria. Even as if that wasn't enough, you go to abroad, America, England, and spend years there, become professor. You come back only for somebody that cannot even write a statement to be your master, and you are happy because he is giving you money. Where is he getting the money from? From your own father's house. You don't reason. You don't ask yourself, I am I am far better than this man. Even your children are better than his and his generation. You are not bothered. The money he's giving you, you are not thinking, if I will control myself, this money is giving me, I will be in control of it even. Someone ever came and nobody had been able to bring him down. You remember when Shina Sanworu used to come every day with Chikedozium, they will come and announce the list of the people they call criminals that are terrorizing our land. I picked up phone. I made calls. Taking, I was calling people. I don't know that these people are wicked demons. They confirmed to me that these people they are calling their names are terrorists in our land. They are working with the Funanis. I came here, I said, hey, for once, I am sorry to Shina Saworu. I regret that day I said sorry to Shina Saworu. I don't know. I was saying, I am sorry to demon. I am sorry to Satan. Even it would have been better I went to Satan and bow down and worship him than to say to Shina Saworu, I am sorry. Because the man has done something that Satan could not do. Shina Saworu and Shikedozem, they have carried out things that even the Satan himself will be scared of carrying it out. You name your people, you kill them, and you tell us they are criminals, they are dangerous people, they are killing our people, they are working with the Funanis. No story they did every day. Can you imagine how many people they murder then? Because this every day they name, and they will boldly come back to sit in the radio Biafra and tell you all the people we named yesterday have been arrested. All the people that have been arrested have been murdered. Nigeria police have eliminated them. I got angry. But I am happy for one thing. I stood from beginning. I will follow this man. Even if you say he's distant, I will follow him to the end. I welcome everybody online this morning, anywhere you are seeing me from, anywhere you are watching me from. You are welcome to this wonderful program. We will continue to fight to liberate ourselves from every shackle, anything it is that is keeping us. We are not going to stop. We will not stop. Because if you stop, your stopping is dying, and you don't even know if you are going to die to become one of those they are going to use for rituals. So why do you want to stop? It's not that if you stop, you die, you will get buried. You will get buried and get befitting burial. No, you are not sure that if you die, they are not going to harvest your organ. So why would you stop? We don't need to stop. We are in a critical moment. We're in a critical situation where you must keep moving. If you fall, you are gone. No. If you fell, your own don't finish you. So I greet you all. You are all welcome. I see Ugochukwu one man. Helen Peters, how you there? You there shop? I greet you. Weddy King, I greet you. Every Joy TV, Ever Joy TV, I greet you. Dolo Force, they will to Toma one them. Sonny Moses, they will. Shinenye Obi Oshim Onyebushi, Oshim Onyebushi. I love Igbo names. Weddy King, they will OCINC, OC Incorporated. So I don't know how many of you read this video. You know, we may have forgotten it. I just stumbled upon it this morning. I said, let me bring it. Because in the good sometimes make things that happen. Make we they see. Make we they understand. Let us quickly listen. Do you remember when Dr. Damage every day we gather people to discuss things against the coming Biafra, against Simon Ekpa? They don't do it again. Do you remember? If you remember, every day they will gather there to discuss how someone is a criminal, how someone is a thief, how someone is a liar, how he is deceiving people, how he is gullible. Today, they don't do it again. They are now gathering there to discuss their Nigeria. It's now that their days, as their eyes are open, that Nigeria is their own. They are fighting for their Nigeria. Nigeria that have sold their oil up front. Oil in next 50 years have been sold up front. And as if that is not enough, present day government Tinubu want to add to it. Maybe it would have been for 200 years up front. Let me see what you people are gathering for. Let us listen. Listen.
The question. Someone you are calling. Day before yesterday, they inaugurated an office in America. You can go there and make complaint, or you go and tell America that he's a terrorist. They should not allow him to secure that office if you think he's killing people in the East. Secondly, he's calling for a self-referendum summit. Let people come and discuss about this thing face to face with him. Not this accusation of flying left, right, and center. But none of you here will make that journey because you want to say you want to say your Igbos are killing themselves. Igbos hurt themselves because that's what you will do and you please yourself. In Nigeria, APC has been killing people. Nigeria has been killing people. Even Odenkano you bring here attested to it that he has been counting human bodies as long as how many years. But when did someone appear in the scene? Someone was the Igbo Union chairman in Finland. He warned anybody that bring a Biafran flag to his meeting. He sent you to police to arrest you if you come to his meeting with flag. But today someone is carrying Biafra issue on his head. Why not can we not ask him question? Not the kind that is in prison because of Biafra. In 2010 or 11, Nnamdi was on the street of London canvassing for Nigerian betterment. But Nnamdi pulled out. He was part of ABGA. What happened that Nnamdi today is preaching about a disintegration of Nigeria? So when we say what, I don't know, our brother go ahead and say, our brother here said also that whenever something happened in Nigeria, they want to twist it to be Igbo problem. Other than border, they killed the border. The border was shot. Election came and gone. The border was shot. Whatever that happened in Afghanistan, because of Muslim, they kill us. And when we say this pain is too much on us to bear, we can't be in a situation. Everybody has seen the hatred on Igbo man. Even you that are claiming that you're not Igbo, whenever they see you dressed somehow, they say this one look like Igbo. They didn't allow people to vote in Lagos because you look like an Igbo man. And when we said we don't want this thing enough, somebody will say the approach, the approach. And I'm asking this question: Nigeria approach to every human being that.
When Obama of America won the election, they murdered our people. In the north, they burnt our businesses. When an American, a white, not a black American as they call them, not black American. When a white American met cartoon of Muhammad, they killed our people in the north. They killed our Biafran people in the north. They burned their shops, their businesses. Whenever there is any argument anywhere in the world, if you like, let there be argument in Afghanistan about their Muslim. Let there be somebody in Afghanistan that say he don't believe in Muhammad. Is their own Afghanistan person know that we bring them to Biafra land. Biafran people, they will murder our people, they will kill our people, they will destroy our businesses. Is it Simon Ekpa? I remember, I don't know, I've forgotten the day when Simon was born. Is it in 1980 something? But I know that in 1935, they murdered our people, Holocaust, pogrom. I remember the one Emmanuel Iwenyamu still said with his mouth that he saw a full train, the whole train, all the train were food, all the coaches were filled with the people of Biafran dead bodies from the north that came back. They sent them back to Enugu. That was why he got angry and joined the Biafra army. That he never wanted to support Ojukwu. Emmanuel Iwenyamu said it himself. That was not Simon Ekpa. Okay, as if that's not enough. Do you remember in 1980 or 1979, there was one, 1980 or 1982, there was another one that made our people come from Biafra land. They were sending arms to them. And today, they are calling you Simon Ekpa. This is not Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is only stopping their way. Simon Ekpa is asking them, Simon Ekpa is only stopping their evil activities. That is why they are angry. That is why they are agitated. That is the same reason they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. They are deceiving themselves, telling you the Finnish ambassador, the Finnish minister came and he said they are looking into. He told you there is, they did not hear the part he told them. They should remember that Finland is practicing rule of law. Human right is involved. They know the value of right. They know what law is. Law says you should not sell my property up front. The law said you should not leave your land and come to my father's land and sell everything in my father's land as a resource is up front. The law says that my family that are in Oye area should not be starved and die hungry. Wicked people. Did the law tell you to free Nnamdi Kanu and keep him in the prison? Did the law say you should go to Kenya and kidnap Nnamdi Kanu? That the law tell you to shoot people at random for no reason because they look like Igbo, you release bullets? That the law say you should have Navy airport, Navy, Air Force, Marine, whatever you call it, a checkpoint in my land? And when we say pack your load and go, people will say, una never see anything. Una go continue the see, una go continue the collect, una go continue the maintain una status. I see one for Twitter where they show you wound. Yeah, he lucky say you escape. He is lucky he escaped. The original arrangement, the original plan is not for you to escape. You escape, come back and escape again. We have gone beyond the days where we look at evil and call it God. Why you should know that we have won this battle. You don't see them sit again to discuss Simon about how they will kill him. Do you still see them? If you remember, let me not lie, 6 months ago, 6 months ago to last 1 year, every media, every day you see Ruben Abati sitting down to discuss how evil Simon is. You see people coming to grant interview, how they are going to go to Finland to bring that thing back. You see people coming to grant interview, how they want to go to Finland to ask Simon what his problem is. You see people like Dr. Damage gather people. I say that when they gather here, they are getting damaged. They are getting their brains damaged. You see few of them that have refused to get damaged by what Dr. Damage is doing. They are the ones that are coming here to tell him the truth and tell the people the truth. If you think I'm lying, show me. Before I used to go there every morning and I would try to speak. They would not allow me to speak. They don't gather to discuss anything, Simon again. Rather, they gather to discuss the miserable thing they call their nation. They gather to listen. People that are fool forever. Blind ones are that. You cannot gather to discuss that the Fulanese have taken over your land and chased people into IDP camp. Your farmers are not producing, your farmers cannot go to farm. That's not your problem. People are getting beheaded, their house, their lands are being taken over. That's not your problem. Your problem is that Simon is calling or demanding for freedom of his people. They don't go to newspaper and see things like this to tell you, we are going to let Dr. Damage bring something like this, put on his screen and call people to come and deliberate on it. As at 4 years ago, 202 villages were taken over already. 102 communities has been taken over and renamed already. By now, how many more communities do you think have been added to these 202? They don't gather to discuss this. Every day you see that in the north, go and read news. I'm tired of bringing them here. I cannot keep bringing you today. 20 soldiers were murdered by Boko Haram, by the other one, by the other one. No, I cannot keep. But you will not see these people giving you this kind of information. Their information is based on Simon Ekpa. But today, they are even worn out. They cannot come to tell you about Simon Ekpa again. They don't discuss it again because they have said, they have found out and realized that, oh boy, this our work, we know they pay. This Simon Ekpa, we cannot bring him down. Like a shade the one or shade the one, shade the anyan, I think. The one in Canada, he fought, he found out he cannot do. Has he not gone in? Shade was doing marvelous. I love him. I love Shade. I used to watch his program. All of a sudden, he turned because Simon came into the scene. It's not about Simon. It's about what we are talking about. It's not about who is acting the movie. It's about the movie. The actor is not important. What is important is what the movie. Is it what it? We are watching this movie and the movie is playing out very well. So don't be bothered who is acting the movie. Is he ugly actor? Is he ugly actress? Is he a tall actor? Is he a tall actress or short one? It's not your business. Your business is to keep quiet and watch the movie. It's either you watch the movie and get the message or you don't watch the movie, you get out of the movie hall. That's where we are. I am happy we are winning. We are winning. Today is another Saturday. Come out of your shell. Support what we are doing. Even if you are not coming to give money, come and support with your presence in that Zoom. Come to the Zoom, sit down there, support the people, even if it is for 1 hour. And those of you that love Biafra so much, you don't do anything, you don't come out anywhere, nobody's asking you to show your face. Come out, and you can come out and hide your camera. Come out, hide your camera like this. You can hide your camera like this. Don't put your picture anywhere. Hide your camera, come out. We have been hiding for long. How long do we want to hide again? You see, when our prime minister went to Lagos, people were coming out. Even Mazi Sonny, the information minister, were telling them, no, don't come with your face, so cover your camera. They said, we are tired of hiding. How much more you hide their mother, you don't hide their mother. What is the point of hiding? In as much as you are a Biafran, you are already a victim. You are already a victim. Those people that have been murdered in Lagos, did they do anything? No. Those people that their buildings were destroyed, did they do anything? Mm-mm. Those people that their businesses were burnt and destroyed, did they do anything? No. We've seen our people cry time with a number. Did they commit any offense? Did they do anything against anybody? No. So it's not about hiding yourself, hiding your face, hiding your identity. Obi Cubana today is going to China to buy a car to do taxi for him in Nigeria. What a shame, Obi Cubana. What a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself, Obi Cubana. Obi Cubana should be ashamed of himself. Let me see if I can see his picture. Obi Cubana. Let me bring him. I will talk about him now. That one just entered my mind now. Make I just talk for about him small before I go. We go listen to our PM. Right there. Let me bring his picture. So if I dey talk, you go know say if anybody see him, make they tell and say I dey talk to him, I dey talk about him. Now me talk. We have nothing to fear again. No, we don't fear. They don't murder the fear now. They don't murder the fear. They have murdered the fear. So what do you want fear again? What will be that you want to be afraid of again? Nothing. They have murdered the fear. Where is the picture of Obi Cubana now? Where are pictures there? Let me bring it. Hold on. I will bring him and I will talk I will say what I want to say about him now. Because when people are evil, you will not understand that they are evil people. Oh my goodness, now. I don't know why they say no one big now. Why no one big? Eh?
Obi Cubana's real name is Obina Ekpa.
I can't find the Obi Cubana picture. Why? Why is it now that I cannot find his picture? I will find it, and I must say this one will enter my mind, and I go talk about, because that's all my mind they do me. As it enter, that's how I go talk about. Yeah, as I just remember him now, I will just say it now. Because people know they understand wetin be the real matter. We need to understand wetin the problem be. Wetin be our problem. Our problem is that our people are blackmailing what we are doing indirectly, and they will pretend to be good people. Obi Cubana will pretend to be a good person. People will see him as a good man. They say he's a philanthropist. They say he's a nice man. Is it true? Is it true? Ask yourself, is it true? I will tell you something that Obi Cubana did now that you will not or you may not believe. This is Obi Cubana. Now, Obi Cubana went to China and buy cars or other Chinese company to build cars for him so that he will be using the cars for taxi, special made cars for Obi Cubana taxi in Nigeria. Now, Obi Cubana is from where? Now, question I dey ask, where is Obi Cubana from? Maybe I don't know. Make I no go fall. Make I no go make mistake. Somebody should please remind me. Where is Obi Cubana from? Is Obi Cubana from Ugwawosa? Is Obi Cubana from North? Where is Obi Cubana from? Obi Cubana is from Anambra State, if I am not wrong. Where is Innocent Moto from? I ask question, somebody should answer me. Where is Innocent Moto from? Innocent Moto, where he come from? Anambra State. Obi Cubana refused to go to Innocent Moto to produce the taxi for him. He went and give the money to Chinese people, Japanese people, I mean to say, to build whatever he wants. The same thing that his own brother is producing in his own motherland. Obi Cubana has no single business in Biafra land. Even in Anambra, Obi Cubana don't have. Do you know that Obi Cubana don't have any industry that people can benefit from? Do you know that? Obi Cubana don't have a pure water industry where he will employ people. He only have his restaurant. He will tell you he's a restaurant or hotel based. No, it's not like that. What will stop Obi Cubana from building one industry in Anambra State? Giving people job. You come, you give people 3 million naira. That time his mother died. I don't know how many years ago, maybe about 4 or 3 years ago. Where are those people today? It's not. Listen, let me tell you, there are people that cannot manage money. They can only manage the one they have at that time. They are not, they can never be business inclined. No, if you like, give them $100 billion in this world, pounds. Give them all the money in this world, they will squander it. But if they work, they will know how to manage themselves. Those people Obi Cubana gave 33 million of them. Have you heard of them? How many of them are now flying private jets? When wicked people are ruling the streets, you will not understand. These people you see are wicked. Obi Cubana is a wicked man with a beautiful face. A wicked man with smiling face. Obi Cubana abandoned the innocent. I don't even think Obi Cubana I don't even think Obi Cubana have any of Innocent's products. But Obi Cubana buy motor, if not every month. He buys new cars every month. We see KC, or is it KC that dash somebody motor? What stops KC from buying motor from Innocent and dashing the people you dash? You will go and buy Japanese motor and dash people. When your own brother in Anambra there is producing motor. Wickedness. Wickedness. What have they done to benefit people? Nothing. Instead, they have sucked people. They have sucked people. They keep sucking people, making people. I don't like talking about them, but they make me angry. Come out from my screen. Come out. We must continue to do the needful. We will listen to our Prime Minister encouraging you that the only way is the way we are going now. He said that the only way is to carry your arms against your terrorist enemies. And I'm happy that the Biafra Liberation Army is carrying out this operation successfully, smoothly, sweetly, fantastically, cocastically, spritalistically. I'm telling you the truth. The Biafran army is God sent. The Biafran Liberation Army, all together, whether Air Force, Wing, Marine, all of them, they are God sent. These are the men and the women that have vowed to defend their motherland. Even dying, they vow to defend it. Where you can say this kind of thing is American soldiers. American soldiers will give their life to defend their land. Nigeria no get soldier now, so you wonder why I leave Nigeria, they go America. Nigeria no get soldier. What they get is something like a Musa that will come and lie to people, that will come and deceive people, that will set people to go and bomb Biafran people's innocent citizens, houses, businesses. He will send them to go and set fire on our markets, in our businesses. And you say you are an army officer. You are not an army, not to talk of officer. Before you become army officer, you will become an army. Then officer will be attached to it. But army, you know it didn't be. So we listen to our Prime Minister.
The Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, our gun is for Biafra freedom and must be used against the Nigerian terrorists. As I welcome the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, to the stage. Prime Minister, over to you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. Good evening, the press that have gathered here. Good evening, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I greet all of you from a location. Today's topic is we must use our gun against the Nigerian terrorists. And of course, the Declaration of Independence, Biafra. I want to encourage Biafrans all over the world to stand very, very strong. I want to encourage the Biafra Defense Forces to hold their gun very strong. And they must stand on their ground. There is only one reason you have a gun. The reason is to fight and defend the land of Biafra. The second is to make sure those who come to kill our women doesn't come again and kill and go free. The third is to make sure that our children are protected. And also, we have the reason to go to our farmland and come back without getting killed. These reasons, you must be able to make sure that your guns continue to remain in your hand, irrespective of whatever. As we are getting closer and closer to the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, coming December 2nd, I want you to understand that in the coming days, there is going to be a lot of propaganda, a lot of lies, media propaganda, manipulation. You must not fall for it. You must not fall a victim of their media propaganda. Simon Ekpa is standing very strong on this planet Earth. I am marching strongly, getting stronger day by day. And I want to assure you that Simon Ekpa is not moved by any shenanigan, by any propaganda or name calling. I have decided to come this evening for this emergency space briefing to encourage Biafra people to understand that we are already at the end of the tunnel. And all you should focus on is making sure that the Biafra Defense Forces are well funded to be able to meet the challenges that is ahead of them in the coming months. I am here also to respond to the propaganda that they have been writing against the Finnish foreign minister. I want you to understand that Simon Ekpa is not breaking any law. The Biafra government in exile and both in the homeland has never broken any law. And we will continue to increase the pressure and the defense of our land brutally. Nigeria is a terrorist state And so anybody fighting Nigeria to defend themselves must be well prepared and equipped. And that's exactly what we have done. We have equipped the Biafra Defense Forces to brutally defend our land. If we don't do that, Nigeria will eliminate us. Nigeria will wipe our history away. But this evening, I've just come to give a special briefing of the Finnish independence, because many of you do not know actually what Finland went through. Today, Nigeria terrorist state is planning to do what other people have done. What they plan to do is to enact laws, to enact law that will put fear and instill fear in those people that are fighting for their freedom and even agitating for whatever structure in Nigeria. What they try to do is what other people have done in the past. Russia did it. We were told that they enacted a law that those who are agitating for freedom will go to 25 years imprisonment. I want you to understand that it's a badge of honor. You must be very proud that you are part of the movement that have broken the camel's back, and they will make them to always do the mistake of enacting laws in quest to quench the agitation for the independent state of Biafra. It means that the liberation of Biafra has attained a certain level that it has never attained even after the Biafra War, because after the war, they did not think of enacting a law prohibiting or saying that anybody who agitates for Biafra again will be put to 25 years imprisonment. Owazirike came, they didn't enact the law. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came, they didn't enact the law. They kidnapped him, and then the Biafra agitation changed with real fighters. And today, they are enacting law that if you're agitating for Biafra, you are going to be jailed 25 years. Do not panic. We will never allow you or allow that such law to take effect. As a matter of fact, they think that we are actually joking in the freedom fighting. The declaration of Biafra is coming. So that law has no jurisdiction over any Biafran born on this planet. It will not. Now, let me tell you something. You know, Finland declared its independence on the 6th of December, 1917. But today, I want to tell you some of the secret and some of the stories that you were never told about Finland. Now, I will somehow educate some of you on the history of Finland, what Finland went through. The proclamation of the Empress Elizabeth from 1742, subject of the independence of Finland. This independence of Finland was first mentioned in the 18th century, when present-day Finland was still ruled by the Sweden. Do you know that Finland was part of Sweden before Sweden ceded Finland to Russia? How many of you are aware? You don't know. You don't know that Finland was part of Sweden before Sweden ceded Finland to Russia. And on the 18th March 1742, during the Russian occupation in the Russia-Swedish War between 1741 to 1743, the Empress Elizabeth of Russia issued a proclamation in the Finnish language to the Finnish people, asking them to create a Finland which would be independent from both Sweden and Russia in later years. This particular proclamation led to the preparation to create a Kingdom of Finland. In 1742, the Elizabeth nephew, Duke Peter of Helsing-Gottorp, who later became heirs to the throne of Russia, and Peter III, was proclaimed King of Finland. However, the political situation outgrows the idea of Finnish kingdom, and the concept quickly evaporated. I want you to pay attention. They had from 1742 until 1788. That was another thing called the Angela Conspiracy. The Angela Conspiracy was a scheme between 1788 to 1790 as a response to the end Gustav III Russia War. And it included the independence of Finland to some degree. Several people involved were linked to the war-ordained Russian occupation and the plundering of the 1713 to 21 Greater Rot. This still in vivid memory when Finns waged partisan warfare against the Russians. A man called George Magnus, who took no direct part in the conspiracy, had written a proposal for a Finnish constitution. That was in 1786. This particular person later had a role in forming the autonomous Grand Duchy of Finland within the Russian Empire. That is what we have formed today, the de facto government. It is just a replica of what you know as the Grand Duchy of Finland. Within the Russian Empire, as he became the first Governor General of Finland, after Sweden ceded the rest of Finland to Russia. And this was in 1809, at the conclusion of the Finnish War. Now, Finland started what they call the rise of national identity. This was according to Professor Heiko, before a nation declares independence. I want you Biafrans to pay attention to the Prime Minister of the Republic of Biafra and Biafra in exile, government in exile, and of course the de facto government in homeland. Before a nation declares independence, it must develop a national identity and certain institutions. That is exactly what the Biafra government in exile and the homeland have done today. We have been able to develop more of the Biafra identity, national identity, and of course, many institutions of Biafra government. Governing bodies for Finland were developed after 1809, when it was elevated as a nation among nations, as declared by Alexander I, by becoming an autonomous Grand Duchy under the Russian tier. The date of Finland met regularly from 1863. The national identity grows simultaneously with a pan-European nationalism. Ronderberg and Lenroth created an idealized image of Finnish people and Finnish nature in the 1830s and 1840s. Also, the Snellman was a central person in national romanticism and modern nationality debate. He encouraged the use of the Finnish language instead of Swedish. Among the educated classes, during the Finland language strife, the Finnish mark was introduced as currency. Today, the Biafrans have introduced a Gemma, exactly the roadmap, even when our own become very complex. While the Finnish introduced the mark as currency, we have introduced a Gemma in this process. This particular mark was introduced in 1860 by the Bank of Finland. Today, Biafra has Bank of Biafra have introduced a Gemma and Biafra coin. This particular mark, which Snellman pegged to silver instead of the ruble, during the famine of 1866, Snellman worked to obtain aid and distribute it in a country with low resources and undeveloped communication. I want you people to understand, I'm not going to give you the entire history of Finland, but there is a reason I have come this evening to tell you that I have become a stone. I have become a stone, and I will be the end of this whole thing. We will hand over freedom to our unborn generation. Not fight, not agitation, not liberation. We are handing over freedom to them. And if you find yourself in the midst of the generation that Simon Ekpa is leading today, you must be very proud of yourself. Today, our motto of freedom or die is Nigerians, we are not, or we are no more. Southeasterners, as Nigeria gave it to us, we cannot become. Biafrans, we must be. I want you to understand that in 18th century, the Finn adopted what they call the phenomenon motto. The phenomenon motto was, Swedes, we are no more. Russians, we cannot become. Therefore, Finns, we must be. Biafra are replicating this today, on this day, 14th day of August 2024, that Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners, we cannot become. Therefore, Biafrans, we must be. It is going to go from here going forward, our freedom or die motto.
Right. Now we've gotten that part. Now the other part I want us to get interview. You see, this interview, we may have forgotten this interview, but it's very good that we listen to this interview today. That's our Prime Minister with BBC Igbo. Let's listen.
You will not start wait to the table. Wait to the present condition in on Egypt when I told the solution now. You went my year already, so I have to go every problem Nigerians. And you have to go that now more this diversity. Man, I'm city, give one. Now diversity is good, now diversity is that. How do we wait up that diversity to be a problem? They can watch and let's talk about it today. Every hand of Schengen state. Everybody can do something as a state. It is merit to be absorbed into Schengen state.
Man, I get Finland, ebe Igbo ndị si ojii ha nabata gị ọ pụtazi na ha na-anabata diversity.
Because they problem you have. I got the problem you have. If you go, man, problem you have. I got a better time. Now, any day, the Muslims are there. See the heart of Sharia law at this point. Imam is one.
No. I believe Buke na akụ ikpeazụ nke ikpeazụ nchọrọ ijugo bụ ịma ịkọwa bụ na gị na Madam Dekano na-alụkọ ọfụma kedu ihe ịma maka etu esi wolu nwuchie ya ịkọwagwala na ejide na Kenya mana kedu otu isi nọta na ejidere iso na ndị nọlụ abalị 8 tupu amara na aka ji ya
ịma na this thing bụ ọka dị I'm in a position that I will keep everything secret because I feel the Muslim and the Ghana. If you go, so hearing them would know the hearing can know we hear the public because I feel my leader with Danyama. So when you here the specific will Mother Pataka so I'm going to change the way I saw on a thought, fair thought. We'll go on a thought, we after that, when is here, we found we have when it is in. But for now, more than half of your people, Kahame, oh, yeah, can be when they do. Because some are under investigation.
Ihe mere ọtụtụ ndị IPOB ji anụlụ gị ọgụ bụ ekwute okwu kachasị ihe a na-eme n'etiti gị na ndị DOS ọkankụ ndị na-akwado IPOB ndị nkịtị na-akwado gị kedu ihe mere dị ma ji afụta gị dịka onye ha ga-agbachitelu ọgwụgwọ onye a na-agbachitelu maka anyị na-afụ a na-ekwu okwu onye kwu ha na-asị gị mba hapụkwa Simon Ekpa ị naghị agụ ya na comment section dịka bekee na-agụ ya na Facebook
unu emezina enenekwa na IPOB
anyị na-ekwulu okwu IPOB
I think very sensible. No anything I unu enwerozi ifugi ya and ka mgbakọ unu agwa ya a ga-ekwu ya for the very first time before some of us are not join this struggle anya study unu ndị media Nigerian media anyị bụ uru ka akwụkwọ so mgbe anyị gara apụ ilu ka bọtị na anyị gara apụ ilu na-adịghị ama ana ọ na-adaba ya ọfụma ego ka m ga-esi sebe ya onweghị onye anyị na-ha nọ ihe na-aga ọfụma onye emecha ihe a apụcha bọtị na ha ọ dịka onwe ihe na-eme dịka onwe ihe na-eme anyị sikwa azụ ụlọ bịakwa ndị mmadụ na-afụdata na ihe a na-eme na-aga n'ihu onweghị onye na forget ya na ihe ya sị na BRGIE maọbụ na Samarepa sịkwa na Samarepa sịkwa ihe niile na-abụ bọtị na a na-apụ ihe a na-eme na-aga n'ihu ada ọgago n'ihu ọfụma ifugo kịta na ịga kịta fụ na ihe niile na-ekwu Biafra before Nigerian media anaghị ekwu okwu Biafra
a na-ekwe ma ihe niile nwere mgbe ọ na-ewu ọ ya bụ ihe na-ewu ugbu a ọkachasị Nnamdi Kanu
owugo ahụ anyị na-apịnye fuel ya ka ọkụ na-ere ịghọtago so na ọkụ anyị na-ere ghara ịgbanye and ọkụ ahụ rededede ndị ma ka esi apịnye ọkụ of which one happens to be part of them ọkụ ahụ na-ere anyị na-apịnye ya ịghọtago onye ihe na na-aga n'ihu
if enyocha m na Facebook gị ibe hichapụrụ ọtụtụ ihe itinye na Facebook site na May 2020 gbadaba onwezi ihe a na-afụ na Facebook gị ọkachasị n'imepe Facebook a n'afọ 2007 kedu ihe meji fichapụ ihe niile tinye bụ na Facebook ọ bụzi sọsọ ihe okwu nwere onwe abụ ihe dị na
onweghị ihe ewepụrụ na Facebook ihe dị ya bụ na that Facebook ifụrụ bụ Facebook mepere ebe 2007
maka afọ m na-ahazi etinyezi ihe na ya
no but ịma na Facebook na ablọk ọnọdụ ha blọk then from that Facebook a create page that page a use of that page it is only recently last year I think last year or so can be a video use about that page so when they hear that page go I just create when they hear using it when we hear them on that page. Now, from 2020, May, from 2020, Omahe, may go see more beyond Facebook. I blocked on my page. So immediately I blocked that page. Simba, because remember that about this trouble with you when I'm actually whoever. When you hear them ka ndị ka Facebook maọbụ maghị maọbụ ndị Nigeria gbaa n'okwu wee slow the message nchọrọ ibido gbasara ndị Biafra so si na ndị create a new page from that immediately that echeghị m ya twice kpam bido ọrụ na Enter Biafra page that Enter Biafra page emegide ya the Facebook and ihe chọrọ ime na the Enter Biafra is to begin to make live broadcasts on Enter Biafra instead of Facebook. Then make pause of Facebook and delete the other page completely. Make another page. Even now, as I'm talking to you now, one of my official page, almost unpublished. If you go, about 100 and something thousand followers.
Maka Facebook na ebusozi ndị ọsị ha na-ekwu okwu agha
ọbụghọ ibuso agha na ihe a na-eme bụ ha achọghọ ka anyị na-epostu gruesome images ndị Fulani gburu so and ihe jọgburu onwe ya that na
mana ịma imeji a nwere otu o si dị ọ bụrụ mmadụ niile na-afụnwu ọbara dịka BBC enweghị ike igosi gị ozu mmadụ ma ọ bụ ọbara ọ bụghị onye ọsọkwa ya na-afụnwu ọbara
eziokwu mana eziokwu so iwe malụ ebe mmiri si banye okwu ụgbọgụrụ anaghị nwa ọ na-aba n'ogide anyị nupụ isi wee postuo ya ka ndị mmadụ fụ so he made a sacrifice that ebe ọ bụ na ọhịa ọ ga-eri gị bụ just 7 days suspension ịfụ na the message agago ebe ọ kwesịrị ịga ịghọtago postuo ya
no achọ m ga-analụ gị okwu maazị Ekpa ka m sikwu anyị nọ ebe anyị ihe nyere m otu awa anyị anọfeela otu amadị m otu a ga-esi welu mewe ihe a maka na ama ma ga-ekwedo ka ihe agafe otu a maka na otu awa ka enyere mana onye a na-ekwukarị dịka m si kwuo anyị ka ga-enwe ohere o nwere ike ọ bụzi live ka anyị ga-eme nke mbụ nke abụọ anyị ga-eme ka onwezi ohere anyị ga-eji nwere okwu kwuo ya ọfụma na-ekene ka nke maka otu si bịa onye anyị taa na BBC ajụjụ ka jụrụ ajụjụ aka na-esitekwa ndị otu m na-asị jụọ nka ajụjụ jụrụ oke ahịa aka ga-ajụ ka karịa mana anyị ga-edoza nke anwa ka ọ bụziri ụbọchị ọzọ ekele ka gị maka otu isi bịa sonye anyị biko jide nke ije ya gazie nwanne. Daalụ.
All right. Where the video now? Come on. Okay. So my people, we see, we listen, we hear. I want to make we they understand that this our Biafra fight. This our Biafra fight. The way this is, we don't get to the end. We don't get to the end. So I will encourage everybody to stand firm, stand strong, stand strong, strong and strong and strong. We will continue to fight. We are not stopping. Who thinks say you won't stop? Now your end will be that. I tell you the truth. Continue.
jiri bịa biko kọwala anyị onwe gị ọfụma.
Biafra.
Yeah, welcome back. We continue from where we stop.
Daalụ Maazị Simon Ekpa. Ekene m gị maka o si bịa sonye BBC News Igbo tata. Biko ịma a na-ekwu na ọ bụ onye na-ama onwe ya kalụ onye ọzọ. M ga-achọ ka ị kọwala anyị onye Igbo ọfụma maka o nwere ndị na-anụ Simon Ekpa o nwere ike ha agaghị ama onye Igbo na ebe isi na ihe ijiri bịa biko kọwala anyị onwe gị ọfụma.
Ndewo BBC Igbo obi dị m nnọọ ụtọ ote na nji atụ anya unu mụ na unu ga-akparịkata taa. Mụnwa bụ nwa amadi Maazị Simon Ekpa. Otu o si na-adị maka na abụ m otu onye ndị na-achọ nnwere onwe Biafra. Aga m asị dat na abụ m onye Biafra maka na achọghị m ikweru na otu esi kewacha ndị Biafra kewapụtacha steeti dị iche iche. So mụ achọghị ịbịa kịta sị gị na abụ m onye Enugu maọbụ abụ m onye Anambra maọbụ abụ m onye Ebonyi maọbụ abụ m onye Imo steeti maọbụ abụ m onye Abia. So maka na asị a na-eme emezie ya emezie. So ebidogo m na kụba nkwụ gaba n'elu. So ka m gbuo ya na nkenke na abụ m onye Biafra. Mgbe anyị nwetazịrị Biafra aga m ama ebe a ga-ekewapụta m ma ga-ekewata m na Enugu steeti maọbụ Ebonyi steeti maọbụ onwe aha ọzọ a ga-akpụ ya.
Mana ị bụ onye mpaghara ebe eji ọwụwa anyanwụ Naijiria mara ugbu a.
Abụ m onye Biafra maka na ịma na Biafra anyị na-ekwu okwu ya anyị achọghị ka e nwee ka asị na enwere steeti of origin ebe isi n'ebe dị etu a n'ebe dị etu a. Anyị chọrọ ka e nwere steeti of origin bụ Biafra.
Mana ọ mgbe enweta Biafra mana ugbu a enwetabeghị Biafra ihe a na-ekwuzi bụ nke a na-afụ anya ugbu a bụ Naijiria nke a na-afụ anya bụkwana steeti ndị a kpọgasịrị afa bụ nke a na-afụ anya.
Ya ka m na-agwa gị na a ga-ebido kịta na-ekwu ya ka ọ na-aba ndị mmadụ na nchinagwọ.
Ibidogo kịta kwụsị ịkpọ ikwu na ịbụ onye Naijiria kwụsị ikwu na ịbụ onye steeti dị agha n'ime Naijiria. aghọtago m nke nwa nnọọ. Ọzọ bụ ịma dịka ike ị na-ekwu okwu isi na otego ị na-achọ ka anyị na gị mee mkparịta ụka. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọ dị m ka ibola anya ebubo ana ebubo ahụ ibola anya abụghị n'ezie. Ihe m ga-asị na ọ bụghị n'ezie bụ mụ nwa bụ Maazị Nwaonwuzi gị ziri ozi na ọba ịntanetị gị nke bekee akpọ ya bụ Facebook page. Ezi m ozi anwa nke mbụ na ụbọchị 9 nke ọnwa Julaị ya, zie nke abụọ n'ụbọchị 13 nke ọnwa Julaị akwa, mana o nweghị ịzaha ya. Mana nke bụ eziokwu, maka aga m atụkwasị gị asị n'isi, nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ịma ya bụ na mmadụ gụọ ozi ziri onye anwa, Facebook egosi gị na onye anwa agụgụ ya, ma ruo ugbu a Facebook egosibeghị m na ịgụla ozi anwa. Enwere ihe bekee na-akpọ automated message nke bụ nke o ji nke Facebook ji aka ya ezite. Afọlụ m nke anwa, makwala nke bụ eziokwu na ọ bụrụ na Facebook page gị ji aka ya zitere m ozi anwa. Mana nke m jiche chekwe bụ ka ị makwala na anyị ezitekwago ozi mụnwa ji aka m zite ego ozi, mana mana imekwa emechakwa ihe a ị ga nyochakwa ya, ị ga-afụkwa ya nke bụ eziokwu tupu ndị otu mmolu chọpụtazie akara Facebook gị nke eji ziteziri gị ozi. Nke a bụ akara Facebook nke abụghị peji, nke bụ nọọ akara Facebook ochie gị. Nnọọ maka ịbịa sonyere anyị taa. Dịka m si kwuo mbụ, m ga-achọ ka mkparịta ụka anyị gaa ọfụma maka na abụ m onye nta akụkọ. Ọrụ onye nta akụkọ bụkwa na ịjụ ajụjụ, so m ga-ajụ gị ajụjụ. Ọ bụ mkparịta ụka nke anyị ga-eme taa. Nke mbụ m chọrọ ịjụ gị bụ na iso na ndị si ka ndị kwadoro atụmatụ ịnọdụ n'ụlọ. Kedu ihe unu achọ inweta n'atụmatụ mmadụ nọdụ n'ụlọ?
Ihe anyị na-achọ inweta na atụmatụ mmadụ nọdụ n'ụlọ bụ na ịma na ejidere onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Atọrọ ya atọrọ, ndị ntọ Naijiria bụ ndị ntọ, atọrọ ya na mba Kenya wee were n'otu ezighị ezi wee bubata ya n'obodo Naijiria. And onweghị ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu merụ na-abụrụ na ọ na-achọ nwere onwe. Onweghị mpụ o merụ, onweghịkwa na aghụghọ ọ ghọrọ na-abụghị na ọ na-achọ nwere onwe. Ndị nwere onwe ọ na-achọ o ji na-ekwu okwu bụ ozi eziri ya ka ọ na-aga. Ya bụ na etu esi jide ya kịta, ejide ndị ziri ozi. Ke ndị ziri ozi ahụ ndị Biafra ziri ozi. Ke ndị bụ ndị Biafra ndị nọ na mpaghara Eastern Nigeria, Eastern region. Ọ ha nwaziri ozi ahụ. And ihe na-eme kịta, onye ọbụla ga-achọpụta that 99% of Biafrans ndị ziri ozi ahụ bụ ndị ụlọ si na ha agaghị agazi ahịa, na ha agaghị arụkwazi n'ọrụ ntiri onye ahụ ha ziri ozi bụ onye oji ozi ha ejidere na mba Kenya wee bubata ya n'otu ezighị ezi, akpọpụta ya. And na itinyekwanụ ihe na ịkpọpụta ya, ọgbọ ọsọsọ ịkpọpụta ya ka a na-ekwu okwu ya n'ọkwazi ekwu eziokwu ahụ. Ozi ahụ ha ziri ya eji maka ya wee nwude ya, na ọ bụrụ na ha ga-anọgide n'ụlọ ahụ, then ebidokwa tinyebezi ọnụ na ozi ahụ eziri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So ihe ndị IPOB ji wee debe na a ga na-anọ n'ụlọ bụ maka na a chọrọ ka nke mbụ si kpọpụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu maka na onwero crime o kọmiti. Nke abụọ bụ na a ga-abịa etu esi akpọpụta ya, a ga na-elebakwa anya na ozi ahụ eziri ya nke anwụrụ ọkụ eruo oge n'igwe, maka na ozi ahụ na-aba ndị Naijiria na ntị mere ha ji wee chọbịa. So Naijiria agaghị asị na ha anụbeghị ozi ahụ a na-ezisi kemgbe. Ozi ahụ a na-ezi kemgbe ha anụcha ya ghọtacha ozi niile ahụ. So a ga-etinye ọnụ n'ozi ahụ bifo anyị amalụ ihe gbasara ka a ga-esi kwụsị ya bụ ịnọ n'ụlọ. Mana abịazi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndu wee tụgharịa alụ wee si na o nwere etu a ga-esi wee mịa ihe nọdụ ya bụ na a ga-asị kwụsịgodo nke ịnọ n'ụlọ ahụ nọ mgbe mbọsị a ga-agazi ikpe ụlọ ikpe anyị ewee bidozi ya ịnọ n'ụlọ. Mana ịma na nyanwa bụ onye oji ozi ka ọ bụ ndị ziri ozi wee jụ ndị ziri ozi ndị Biafra ziri ozi a wee sị na ị ka bụ onye oji ozi anyị na anyị nwaziri gị ozi gị jebere anyị ozi, anyị nwaziri gị ozi gị je natara anyị nwere onwe. So ndị Biafra wee sị ya na ha agaghị emekwa nke a, na nke bụ na afọ ozighị anya, nke abụọ na ama na-ezi ozi a. So wute ebubo niile ndị Naijiria bụrụ na ndị IPOB ji ike na nke ọnụma wee na-asị ndị mmadụ n'ọrụ ụlọ. So ndị mmadụ ewee nọdụzi ya site na ebe ọ bụ na ha nwaziri maazị Nnamdi Kanu ozi na agaghị apụtasị na etu ekwugoro ya na every Monday ahụ na ha nọbazi ya n'ụlọ. So onye nwa mere iji fokịta na every Monday onye ọbụla nọrọ n'ụlọ, ibu ndị ọha na maazị Nnamdi Kanu agwago ha sị ha biko na si onye ọbụla kee nkwụcha na mgbe a ga-anọ n'ụlọ ka na-abịa. Mana ndị Biafra zụrụ ozi a asị mba na anyị nwa na-ezighị ozi na-agara anyị. Ya bụ na ndị Naijiria iji maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye oji ozi ka ha ji ejibe ndị na-eziri ya ozi. So achọ iji ndị na-eziri ya ozi all 70 million Biafrans bụ ndị na-ezi maazị Nnamdi Kanu ozi. Onye maka ị na-afụ kịta ihe na-eme
n'okwu a ịma ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ kwuru dịka gị nwasikwa kwuo ugbu a na IPOB apụtala wolo kagbuo ya bụ atụmatụ maka dịka otu kwuo ndị mmadụ ka kwụsie ike. Ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ sị na ha agaghị apụta, mana ị na-akọwa nọ maka na ndị mmadụ kwenyelu na ya bi n'ụlọ, mana o nwere ndị na-ekwu na ọ bụghị eziokwu, na ọ bụ ụjọ mere ndị mmadụ ji atụ ụjọ ịpụta. Maka chetakwa na tupu n'ụlọ ndị IPOB hibe ya bụ ịnọdụ n'ụlọ n'usi onye nwa ahụ apụta ihe ọ fụrụ onye anwa weru. Ị na-akọwazi na ọ bụghị ụjọ anwa ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ na-ekwu na ọ bụ ya mere ndị mmadụ ji n'ụlọ na ndị mmadụ ji obi ha. Maka ọgwe ndị anyị jụrụ ndị anwa sị na ọkwa ụjọ mere ha eji pụta. Nwekwe ndị nke anyị jụrụ ha sị mba na ha na onwe ha kwenyere ọsịsọ na ha chọrọ ịnọ
ụjọ mere onye ji ha pụta ma anọ ndị ejenti Hope Uzodimma.
Mmadụ onye nọ Enugu amaghị ụzọ Imo steeti onye nwa bụ onye ejenti Hope Uzodimma.
Onye na-Enugu ka bụ ejenti Uzodimma.
Onye amaghị onye bụ Hope Uzodimma ọ ga-abụ ejenti ya.
Gee m ntị. Onye na-Enugu, onye na-Ebonyi, onye na Anambra, onye nọ Delta, onye nọ Rivers ga-abụ ejenti Hope Uzodimma. Ihe a na-akpụ ya bụ ịkpọ ihe asị maka na o nwere ihe ị na-erite i wee kpọọ ihe ị ga-ebelivu n'ọnya ma ga-egbochi gị rite ihe ahụ ịkpọọ ya asị.
na nke anwa chelukwa na nke anwa ị na-ekwu ịma anụgo m ebe i kwuru okwu na Facebook ndị ọzọ kwukwu okwu na-akpọ ndị mmadụ na ha bụ ndị na-akwado gọọmenti Naijiria maọbụ na onye si na ya ekwenyeghị n'ihe a na onye a na-akwado gọọmenti Naijiria. Ralph Wazirike bụ onye anyị bụ onye malitere atụmatụ ịnọdụ n'ụlọ a dịka na Masob ha na-eme nke bekee na-akpọ sit at home n'ụbọchị ọbụla a na-eme ncheta Biafra ọhanwabodomanya. Ọ pụtara na onye aka ya na BBC Igbo mere mkparịta ụka, ọ sị na ya bụ atụmatụ na ya nabata ya na ihe mekwa eji nabata ya bụ na ọ dị ka onye na-ewe iwe na-anarị ya ihe wolu mma wepụ anya ya maka na ọ na-ewe iwe ọ ka na-asịkwa nye m ihe ndị onye ji ya sị na ọma nye ya ogbupụkwa aka ya, na ọ dịzị ka ịta ndị ọwụwa anyanwụ ahụhụ maka ihe agbasara ha.
Maka ndozi ego onu ga-edozi gị nke izizi bụ na ọ bụghị Ralph Wazirike malitere ịnọ n'ụlọ.
Masob malitere ụlọ n'ụlọ dịka nke anyị makwa.
Ọ bụghị Masob malitere ịnọ n'ụlọ.
Kedu ndị mere ya?
IPOB malitere ịnọ n'ụlọ.
Mba nke a abụghị eziokwu maka na ama m mgbe Masob nọ ndị Ọnịcha main market dị mechie. Ị nwere ike isi na IPOB mere ọ bụzi onye nọ n'ụlọ ndị mmadụ agaghị ahịa ọ nọ n'ụlọ.
Mba, ị na-aghọtafi ya. E nwere ihe dị iche n'imechi ahịa nwee ihe dị iche n'ịnọ n'ụlọ. Ifugo ọ bụrụ na Masob si ndị main market ha mechie ahịa, ọ dị iche na mọsọ bụ isi ndị Biafra niile ha nọrọ n'ụlọ
ha dịkwasị ndị Biafra niile mana ị nwere ike isi na ọ bụghị dịka ụdịrị anyị na-afụ ya maka na ịnọdụ ụlọ nke ugbu a ọ na-ejezu ebe niile dịka nke afọ a.
Mba, anyị na-ekwu ya ndị IPOB mere ya ọ bụrụ iwu ndị Biafra na mbọsị a ga-echeta ndị nwụrụ na Biafra agha Biafra na onye ọbụla bụ nwa afọ Biafra ga-anọ n'ụlọ. Ọ bụghị Raf Gwazirike metere ya. Ọ bụrụ na Raf Gwazirike na Mosọb ndị otu ya emego ka ndị main market nọrọ n'ụlọ maọbụ mechie ahịa, ọ dị iche na ịgwa ndị Biafra ha nọrọ n'ụlọ maka na ahịa dị iche and ọ bụghị na ịpụta isi ndị main market kpọọ ha afa main market.
Mba, ọ bụghị na akpọ main market afa ka ịma mụnwa na-eso ihe banyelu okwu Biafra agbanyekwana mbụ onye nta akụkọ abụkwa m nwa afọ.
M ga-achọ ka ije chọọ ọfụma echi nyo anya ọfụma ị ga-aghọta dat na nọọ ndị IPOB bidoro
mana ihe ma ga-ejikwete nọ ndị IPOB bụ na mụnwa ma mgbe Nnamdi Kanu melụ mgbasa ozi ebe ọ na-ekwu maka atụmatụ ịnọdụ n'ụlọ a ọ nabatachaghị ya mgbe anwa
atụmatụ ahụ ebe ka the first day ebe ọ bụla esi
mba aga m elote ụbọchị mbụ ka m agara aga kwuo nke m agaghị enweghị aka ebe maka ya. Mba, mana ama m na ọ na-emebu mbụ. Ị nwere ike ihe m ga dịka otu esi ekwe a na-ekwu mmekọrịta ụka agba bụ na ọ bụghị dịka otu o si ejezu ebe niile ugbu a ka o si eme mgbe anwa, mana ama m na a na-emekwe asị ka anọdụ n'ụlọ. E nwere ike si na ọma bụ mmadụ niile na-eme ya mana o nwere ndị na-esonye na ya.
Ka m gwazie gị ihe ma ihe onwe ka ị ga-esi mkpugide ya kịta o mekie sens na nọ ndị Mosọb bidoro sit at home. Ọ bụghị na ya ga-eje adọba mana etu isi wee kwu ya na o nwere mgbe ndị main market mechiri ahịa
na o nwere mgbe ha na-emechie
mụ na aga naghị adọ nke ha adọ anyị anaghị adọ achọkwa ndị mmadụ asị maọbụ eziokwu mana nke m ga-agwagode gị kịta m dị shọ na ya bụ na ihe ịnọ n'ụlọ na mpaghara ana Biafra niile bụ ndị bidoro ya bụ ndị IPOB and every year ndị IPOB na-eme ya Maazị Nnamdi Kanu every year ndị mmadụ na-echegharị because ihe anyị na-eme bụ anyị na-agbasa ozi ọma ahụ ndị mmadụ na-ege ntị na-echegharị na ihe anyị ga na-asị na ihe anyị ga na-akpa kịta bụ ọ gịnị bupụtarụ IPOB ọ gịnị bupụtarụ Mosọb ọ ihe kwesịrị ka anyị na-akpa.
O so n'ihe niile anyị ga-akpa taa ha nchasịra na ihe anyị ga-agba maka na ekwu ofu aga abụọ.
Yes. So akọwagolu m gị kịta ihe mere bụ na ndị mmadụ ihe gbasara ịnọ n'ụlọ kọwakwanụrụ gị na-anụ dat na ihe nọ n'ụlọ a na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-eji kịta bụ ndị ziri ozi a si na ha gwaziri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ha gwaziri ya ozi anyị na ozi ahụ ha ziri ya
ndị kwuo nke anwa mana ebe m chọrọ ka itinye ọnụ bụ atụmatụ ịta afụfụ a dịka Raf Gwazirike. Ọ bụkwa sọsọ ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-ekwukwa ya na ịta ndị mmadụ afụ ndị nwa bụ ndị a na-asị n'ọha ka anọchitela anya ha ndị nwa sị n'ọha bụ ndị a na-anụlụ ọgụ abịazi asị ha ụbọchị kwesịrị ịga njem. Chetakwa na sitatom nke emelụ mbụ na ọtụtụ ụmụaka ndị kwesịrị ide ule neko edeghị ule neko nke mebụ na a ga-edekwa ya n'afọ ọzọ maka na anyị na-ekwu na ndị mmadụ na-ekwu na ha chọrọ Biafra amabeghị ma Biafra ma ọ bụ echi ma ọ bụ afọ na-abịa ma ọ bụ afọ 10 na-abịa ma ọ bụ afọ 20 na-abịa nwe onye ma mgbe ọ ga-abịa. Ihe mebụ na onwe ndị si na ha chọrọ atụmatụ anwa maka na ya bụ na ụmụaka anwa enyeghị ule ọ ga-abụzi n'afọ ọzọ ka ha ga-enye ha akwụkwọ ụgwọ. Ụfọdụ bụ o nwere ka ọ bụ na-ebitere ego eji nee ya bụ ule ha na mana ajụjụ wee bụrụ ọ bụghị ịta ndị a afụfụ dịka Raf Gwazirike siri kwuo.
Ihe dị ya bụ na ịma na onwe ihe nchọpụrụ ịza gị na nke mbụ mana azachaghị
inwe ịzọtọpụcha ha ncha niile ka ma napụ na gị okwu n'ọnụ.
Onweghị ihe dịka afụfụ ihe a na-ata anyị ababeghị na nke ịta afụfụ maka onye ọbụla ga-akwụ ụgwọ onye ọbụla nwere aja ọ ga-achụ enweghị anaghị agba aka aza ana ifugo onye ọbụla nwere aja ọ ga-achụ n'ihe nwere onwe a ihe nwere onwe a bụ onye n'anya na Amerịka mgbe ndị blak ndị ojii na Amerịka na-achọ inwere onwe ha ha ncha niile onwe mgbe eruru ha anaghị abazi moto, anaghị abazi bọs, anaghị abazi tren. onye ọbụla achọghị iji ọrụ o were ụkwụ wee gaba, ọsọkwa ya bụrụ 2 hours ka onye ha treki ma ndị na-aga akwụkwọ ma gaba. So ihe a bụ ndị be anyị kwesịrị ụdị ihe akụnụ kwesịrị ịdị na-alụ etughị na ha alụ ya kịta, ka ndị mmadụ chọpụta na onweghị ihe dịka afụfụ dị na ịnọ n'ụlọ. Ka m gwazịa gị, ọ bụrụ na etu a ha na-anọ n'ụlọ every Monday, ị gaa n'ahịa kịta, o nwere old man m fụrụ na ahịa Enugu ebe a na-ere salad. The man na onwe ya na-ewe iwe sị na nyanyanwa dị 60 years ka ọ dị gịnị na ya amaghọ na iwe na-ewe ego dị asef na asịsị onye ọbụla pụtaba lebe ahịa na ya chọrọ ka si nọbasịa n'ụlọ a ka ọ bụrụ na afụfụ onye ọbụla ga-ata atacha afụfụ ahụ anya bụrụ onwe ihe metara na ya. O nweghị onye ga-asị gị kịta gị na ọnụ nọ na-eri nri, na-eri akpụ, na-eri ede, na-eri ji nwere onwe aha bịa from heaven taa n'ebe ị nọ. Ọ naghị eme ya. Onye ọbụla ga-akwụrịrị ụgwọ, onye ọbụla ga-achụrịrị aja ahụ anyị na-achụ kịta bụ aja nke godo ebidogoro ya kịta maka ihe ka ga-eme mgbe ọ ga-eme n'ihu. So onye ọbụla bido kịta keba mkpụcha na ọ bụrụ na anyị nọrọ n'ụlọ every Monday, onye chọọ ịzụ ahịa, onye isi na-abịa ịzụ ahịa na Biafra, onye ahụ ejide ụmarụ na erue Monday ahụ ahịa nọ ha azụkwa na Monday. Ifugi ya ego ahụ onye ahụ kwesịrị iji gụọ ahịa ka dị intact. Ọ gaghị eji ya gaba Kotonu, ọ gaghị eji ya gaba Ghana, ọ gaghị eji ya gaba because ebe ahụ ị na-aga ahịa ịchọ ego na ala Igbo maọbụ na Biafra anọrọ ebe ahụ. So ihe anyị na-ekwu kịta bụ na ego ahụ ị nwetara na mbọsị Monde ruo mbọsị Tuesday na ego ahụ ga-abatakwa maka na ego ahụ nweghị onye ji ya wee gaa Cameroon jee gote ahịa. Ifugi ya so onye si gị na ụlọ a na-anọ na ọ na-ebute iwe n'ọnụma maọbụ na ọ na-ebute afụfụ asị ka ọ bụ ezigbote asị. Andị anyị kwukwara mgbe m na-akwado before onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asịsị kwụsị ya, mgbe m na-akwado agwara m ndị mmadụ that na ndị na-erigodo nri everyday, ndị bụ every day ka ha na-enweta ihe ha na-eri, ịghọtago? Ndị ahụ na ga-enwezi the opportunity i-witness surplus either mbọsị Saturday or mbọsị Friday or mbọsị Tuesday. So ndị ahụ na-abụ ha gaa ahịa everyday ga-emeta ihe ha ga-eri da mbọsị ahụ, olue mbọsị ọzọ achọkwa ihe ha ga-eri. Ndị ahụ olue mbọsị Sunday, ndị na-apụ apụ Sunday, onye ọbụla ga na-agba gịrịgịrịgịrịgịrị ka mmee ihe ahụ agaghị eme echi, mee ya taa. Ifugi ya onwekwa ndị ga-abụ apụta Tuesday asị oke ihe ahụ emeghe Monday ka mmee ya taa. Ihe niile na-abụ ego ndị Igbo, ihe niile na-abụ ego ndị Biafra. Ego ahụ onweghị ebe ọ na-aga.
Anụgo m ihe na-ekwu mana ịma na o nwelu nke bụ eziokwu bụ dịka anyị nwa bụ ndị nta akụkọ na-eme ngagharị ụbọchị ọbụla bụ Monde anwa na-eme sit-at-home dịka bekee na-akpọ ya. BBC Igbo na-aga obodo niile, ọ bụghị obodo niile ma anyị na-aga steeti niile, ọkachasị isi obodo steeti niile. Anyị na-agba ndị mmadụ ajụjụ ọnụ, ọtụtụ ime ọjụjụ na-agbakwa ndị mmadụ na-apụtakwa na onyonyo na Facebook live nke abụrụ na a na-eme ya na studio dịka anyị na-eme mkparịta ụka ebe a emechakwa anyị abịa wepụta ya onyonyo otu si eme ka esi afụ ya. Ọ bụ eziokwu dịka isikwu na onwe ụfọdụ ndị ịgba ha ajụjụ ọnụ sị ha ka ihe ha che maka ya bụ atụmatụ ha sị na ha nabatara ọfụma na iwe ha bụ dị na akagburu ya dịka isikwu, mana o nwere ndị ọzọ ị ga-ajụ ha sị na ha anabataghị ya. Ana ihe awolu gaa n'ụmị ihe Igbo ji bụrụ Igbo bụ onye kwuo uche ya, uche mmadụ na-anaghị ara. Igbo sịkwa na uche onye adịghị njọ, nke bụ na onwe ndị ga-ekwenye, onwe ndị agaghị ekwenye, nke mee na mmanye wolubụla ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụ gị. Kedu ihe ịfụ maka otu IPOB ji pụta n'ụbọchị asatọ nke ọnwa Ọgọst a asị na atụmatụ a ga-amalite n'ụbọchị 9 wolu si na onye ọbụla apụtala ihe ọfụrụ ya wolu, nke bụ na ọ bụzi mmanye ọ pụtazie na ya bụ na ị na-ekwu okwu Biafra bịa na ọwụwa anyanwụ maọbụ ala Biafra ga-abụ onye kwuo uche ya agaghazi adị.
Nke ahụ bụ ihe ndị IPOB kwuru, so onye pụtara ihe ọ fụrụ were bụ ihe a na-akpọ love, ihe a na-akpọ be your brother's keeper. Anya astọdigo ndị Nigeria wee ghọta that na Nigeria Army na Boko Haram nọ n'ime ya, nke onye ọbụla fụrụ n'anya. Anyị aghọta na Nigeria Police na Boko Haram nọ n'ime ya, nke onye ọbụla fụrụ n'anya.
Kedu akaebe inwe na enwere ihe dịka Boko Haram? Akaebe juru ebe niile. Ifuru nke pụtara kwuo ụbọchị a ka bụ onye nọ n'ezigbote isi ọkwa bụ na Nigerian Navy a na-akpọ Kunle. Ya nwa na onwe ya pụtara tiwa aka oyibo nsugbe that na ya nwa personally ọkpọghọ na akọrọ ya akọrọ na ya nwa personally melu interview jụọ ajụjụ jụọ ndị Boko Haram ejidere, ha wee kọwaa ndị na-akwado ha, na-enye ha ego, na-egoro ha egbe, na sponsor ha for Islamization, ịtọ ọnụ Nigeria to ndị na-akpụ isi ala. Okwuhụkwa maka Islamization bụ ime Nigeria. Ihe okwu bụ na o nwere onye agele m mkparịta ụka, okwu na o nwere onye nọ na isi nọ na nso na-achị bụ onye ha gbara ajụjụ ọnụ banyelu okwu Boko Haram.
Okwu Islamization, ka m play the video ka ịnụ.
Ama m vidio ị na-ekwu, amakwa mkparịta ụka ya na ndị channels mee.
Igere ha ncha niile?
Egere m ha ncha niile.
Okay, after this our mkparịta ụka, m ga-eme program.
O kwuru na o nwere agenda, mana adịghị m ka ọ kpọrọ ya na-achọ ime gbanwe Nigeria ka ọ bụla ala alakụ.
Ọ kpọrọ ya Islamization, and ihe a na-agba ya kịta biko emekwana edit. Biko emekwana edit na
aghọtara m ebi na gị, ma ihe m ji jụọ gị maka akaebe bụ ịma mmadụ nwere ike nọlụ onye ha anya ọ sị n'otu a ka ọ dị, mana ọ bụzi onye nọ n'ime ya ma onye hụrụ akaebe ga-asị kpọmkwem na ọ bụ otu a ka ọ dị. Maka ihe ji kwuo ya bụ n'isi na enwere ihe dịka Boko Haram na ndị agha Nigeria. Achọrọ m ịghọta kedu okwu Boko Haram Nigeria Army, kedu akaebe nwere n'agbanyeghị ihe onye agwụ, maka ihe okwu bụ maka ofu onye ọsị nọ na gọọmenti. Ọ sị na enwe Boko Haram na ndị agha Nigeria, nke a bụ nwa kwuru nke anwa.
Gee m ntị. Gị nwere onwe gị ma na onwego news niile ma ndị ọchịagha Nigeria ha ncha niile ekwuona na a ga na rehabilitate
Boko Haram.
And anyị afụgo mgbe ndị emerụ rehabilitate wee nweta onye ahụ na Nigeria Army. Ọ nọ
afụbeghị m ka nwa ị ga-ezitelu m ya bụrụ onyonyo ka inwe ka mfụ, maka na afụbeghị m nke anwa mbụ. Ịmara ndị agha Nigeria pụtalụ ụbọchị ole ma ole gara aga. Chelụkwa ka m kwutọpụ nke a maka ọ na-adị mma, bekee na-akpọ ya balance. Ndị agha Nigeria pụtalụ oge ole ma ole gara aga wolu kwuo sị na akụkọ na ha na-etinye ndị Boko Haram na ọlụ ha bụ akụkọ ụwa, na onwe ha ebe eziokwu si bata na ya bụ okwu ihe a ka ha kwuru dịka na maka ebubo anyị.
Ngwa chere ka m kọwara gị genu nke a.
Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time? Opportunities are out there for them.
Are you on nke a?
Unfortunately, the topical.
Ogwa, you heard it. Lenka. Nigeria Army School of Islamic Affairs. I will give you another video. They are denying, no? Hannah denying. Is for you to understand that after BBC granted that interview, and the one okay, wait, let me make I speak English or broken so that everybody will understand. Why BBC? Because BBC never wanted to grant interview to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Why did they grant the interview to Simon Ekpa? Have you imagined or asked yourself why? They granted the interview to Simon Ekpa because that was the time everybody was telling Simon Ekpa is not an Igbo. He don't even speak Igbo. He is not an Igbo person. Can't speak Igbo. BBC trickishly went to interview him in the name that they want to interview him. We have seen videos upon videos, Nigeria army recruiting Boko Haram. We have seen them calling them to repent and come to salvation side of Nigeria and accept anything they give them, anything they want will be given to them. We have seen them recruiting police, criminals, touts. We have seen them. We have seen many of all these things. So when you see somebody coming to the screen to deny, like the Nigerian army and police will always deny, you know that you just ignore them and move on, because they will never accept anything that is true. They only know how to deceive people, how to lie. There's a video also of where they recruited the touts as police, and they were given good ranks. They were given good ranks in the police. You see it. Many of us don't see all these things entire. We have seen it several times. So when they are lying, I want you to understand that they will always tell you it is not true. But the truth is this: you that is listening to me, that will listen to this video, do you believe that they are telling you the truth? Do you believe that Nigerian police and army, they are telling you the truth, that they don't recruit Boko Haram's, ex-Boko Haram's into Nigerian military or forces? We saw the one they recruited into customs. We've seen many of them. Many of them. So when, hold on, it's like I found one again. See this one.
The 222 thugs, popularly known as Endaba in Kano State, are here to embrace the amnesty initiative introduced by the Nigeria Police Force in the state. About 3 months ago, the Kano State Police Command invited some identified individuals believed to be behind the escalation of thuggery and other heinous crimes in the state for dialogue. The meeting yielded a positive response as some of the thugs embraced the initiative. Among the 222 repentant thugs, 50 of them drawn from Dala, Fege, Ungugu, Kano Municipal, and Gwale local government area of the state, having completed a 2-month intake training as members of the Nigerian Police Special Constabulary, were decorated.
Did you get the message? The video, we cannot play all of them now, but you have gotten the part you need to get. They went through 2 months training, then they get reintegrated into Nigerian police force. This is the same Nigerian police that before you get, before they will employ you or take you, you have to go to police college. These people, their own is special, 2 months. And watch, they have been employed
They
and
pledged to
ranked.
promote peace in the state and promise not to go back into thuggery.
And they cannot even speak common broken. They no fit talk common broken. These are the people in your Nigerian police force, your army force. And they are telling you boldly that they have been reintegrated. Look at it. This is Arise Television even. They reintegrated them into Nigerian police, 222. And where are these people deployed to? Your land. These are the people that when you talk, they tell you bad, I know speaking, I know talking for English. I know talking for English. He only know how to talk for cock gun, release them. This is what we are saying. And the BBC journalist is here pretending he don't know, telling you he have not seen any of them. The things that are there in the news, he don't see them.
Ọlụ mgbe ikwu ihe ha kwuru otu ha si kwuo ya.
Mana ka m gwa gị na anyị ji evidence, anyị nwa bụ ndị Biafra. Gee m ntị ka m gwazi gị nke a. Anyị nwa bụ ndị Biafra, onwe ihe na-eme na Nigeria na mpaghara ebe Nigeria Army or Police. Anyị ka ji more intelligence than them. Onwe ihe nitere na-eme anyị amarọ. Ka m gwazi gị, ịma na onye ahụ gbagburu ndị mmadụ n'Enugu steeti bụ onye police.
Ama n'ebe n'ụlọ ebe obi, ama m onye uwe ojii, ama m anyị gụrụ akụkọ anwa.
Ya na-agwa ya kịta bụ ọ bụghị sọsọ ndị repented.
Nke na-ekwu bụ onye uwe ojii n'Enugu na-eche nche ụgbọala ndị mmadụ na nọ nso ndị agbata obi ebe ọ na-eche nche. Kwa ya ka ị na-ekwu maka ngwa.
Ya ka m na-agwa gị na Boko Haram nọ na police. Asị m gị na Boko Haram nọ na police. Boko Haram nọ na Nigeria Army.
Onye ahụ apụtakwa nsị na onye Boko Haram. Akụkọ akọ bụ na onye ahụ na isi na-agbaka ya agbaka.
Ọ gaghị agwa gị na ya bụ Boko Haram, no action ya ka ị ga-eji marụ. Ị ga-eji marụ na ọ bụ Boko Haram bụ ọ na-agbagbu ndị mmadụ na yard ya na ha mere ya gịnị?
N'isi na-agbaka ya dịka ndị otu ndị ojii si kwuo na arụ adịrị ya mma.
Mgbarụ cheenu ka m gwaziarị gị na ifo na Northern Nigeria ndị na-eje na-anụ ọgụ Boko Haram na onwe ndị a na-agba egbe n'azụ. Ịnụghị ya?
N'ihu agha. N'ezi nke bụ eziokwu bụ na anyị anụgo nwere akụkọ onye gburu onye isi ya onye agha, mana ọ na ọdọ ndị agha ka nke a mere, ọ bụghị n'ihu agha ka nke anwa dịka anyị si mara. Maka ihe m na-ekwu bụ ọ na-aka mma ka kwuo nke anyị ma kpọmkwem nke dịka ajọ ga akaebe isi na-ekwe akaebe ya na ọ bụrụ nke nwere ihe bekee na-akpọ supposition, o nwere ihe bekee na-akpọ propaganda, o nwere ihe bekee na-akpọ misinformation. Ihe a niile bụcha akọ gara na akụkọ ụgha abụghị eziokwu. Ebe a bụ ụlọ nta akụkọ, ebe a bụ BBC, anyị agaghị apụta kọọ nke anyị amanye nwa akaebe si na-ekwe otu o si mee. Ọ na-eme onwere akwa anyị ga-enweta tupu anyị ewepụta ya, anyị ga-eme nyocha, mee ya nyocha ọfụma.
Yes, but ihe niile na-akọrọ gị taa bụ ihe ziri ezi, ọ bụghị ihe a na-akọ.
Mana anyị hapụkwa okwu anyị na-ekwu, gakwuo okwu ndị ọzọ. Maka okwu ndị na anyị bụ okwu sita ihe mere eji mee mmanye sit at home ma nwekwa ebe a ka okwu anyị
ọ fụrụ m ebe ahụ nọ ka iwe ghọta ebe si abịa. So ọ bụ na ị ghọtarụ na enwelụ ndị ugwu Boko Haram na Nigeria Army, nwee ndị bụ Boko Haram na Nigeria.
Well, that is the length I have, the length of the video. With me, I get now that one. I don't get past that one. Well, dear friends, you see the video, just try and like this video. Go back and watch from beginning. I wanted to show this video, but the first 30-40 minutes of the video, I use and call the talk within and no even plan. And that is what I call when the spirit is moving. When the spirit of Biafra possesses you, you will talk things that you are not supposed to talk. I used to tell us that not everybody you see carrying Bible. See Bible. No be everybody will carry Bible, no God. Some carry Bible to read it, to get some knowledge, to trick you. Do you know that the people that do 419, the intelligent ones, they get their knowledge from the Bible. The people that carry out their wicked activities, they read Bible. Even Satan, they read Bible. So why are they talk this in this Biafra where they come now? No, many people go there come out. They watch them. If you see tomorrow, go 247, don't fall. They fight against Simon. Don't be surprised. Don't be moved, because that is what shows you that what we are doing is real. I'd always like to give example myself for you to know that it is true. But I'm not going to fall. I will never fall against the Biafra. I will never fall against the Biafra. God forbid. So I want us to all stand up and fight. If you don't fight, that is the worst end. So fight. That our people, our generation may not end up in IDP camps. That we may restore life to those people they have taken their lives away from. Those people in Oye. Have you seen, go and watch videos of our people where their community go, they bring this oil from. They suffer the hell. No water, no life. Some of them that live in the water like Makoko, Lagos. I don't know how floating houses. I've been a floating water. If you know Ekpa, is it Ekpa, Lagos, from Makoko or K2 side, how they go build that house with a plank and they say they build them on top of water. Some people are living like that in our land though, in Biafra land, where they produce oil. They poo inside the water, pee inside the water, still carry the water bath, carry the water cook. This is why there are things only a wicked man will see all the sense and say, after all, I'm in America. I don't need to bother myself. My children will not suffer. You will not be in America forever. You see what is happening in England today? It might start any other place. And whenever they start, who are their targets? Is it not you? Wake up. If you have not been supportive, get yourself involved. Support this movement. We have gotten to the our Prime Minister, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, said that Simon is bringing the new dimension. We have witnessed the new dimension, and now we are in the newest dimension. You see things happening, you will stay asking, is it true? Is it real? You look like this, you see Biafra coming, you are asking, are you sure this is Biafra? You see the enemies of Biafra fallen, you are saying, it's propaganda. It's not propaganda. Have you not seen Musa come to tell you that their military are fallen day by day? When you think Biafra is your problem, Biafra will be your problem, and not just your problem, the problem that will destroy you. Like this video, I beg you, like this video. Even if you don't like me, like the video now, at least. How it could be only 100 people don't like this video? Now, wow, not too much. How only 100 people go like this video? You know balance now, you know enter, you know balance. Only 100 people. Now for now, make una like the video now. If you watch, you see that I am focusing on this channel alone now, because now this one now good, and sometimes they go now. So when me I begin beg last week, they can't leave them because of your like. Last week they don't, and when they begin, they'll mark you yellow, they mark your videos yellow. yellow, they will begin to reduce your view. They reduce them. From reducing it, they will find out and they tell you to videos where you put to no good. They go lock your station. If you do see what Sonny they suffer now. Sonny no even get channel again. Today they open new one, they lock at tomorrow. You open new one, they lock at tomorrow. So please like my video for me. God bless you all. And remember, is Biafra or nothing. You get Biafra. Our Prime Minister is doing everything, meeting with people, meeting with nations, liaising with people, liaising with nations, rapporting on that banye, on our call, on our door, on our call, on our banye, one by one. Things are entering. As for this one that call himself P2B, he don't know what he wants. He is a confused person. He is a confused person that don't even know what he wants. Tomorrow, he wants president. Today, he wants vice president. Next tomorrow, he wants vice president. Confused people, distracting people. We will not get distracted anymore. We have seen it all. Since P2B, we are not able to stop Biafra Freedom 2023. Nobody can stop Biafra again. We see you before you come. We see you before you come. We don't see you. This is what people don't know. That before they come, we see you. That's why Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will tell you what you don't know is bigger than you. Is bigger than you. So I will stop this program for here, and we will see later in the evening in the fundraising. Maybe tomorrow our Prime Minister will be going to Australia, you know, say all this, so you both them, me, I know they too conversant with them. So I will say thank you so much. Why you have to support this is because so many people have died. So many people have sacrificed everything. Listen to my
Biafra must be restored, for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High Himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake, Biafra will come. Because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. Our enemies are equally important because they must listen. Those who do not love the truth must listen. Those who are beholden to darkness, they must also listen. For we are here to bring light upon a very darkened continent without Biafra. Africa is nothing without Biafra. There is no difference between a black man and a wild animal in the forest. We say it with every shred of belief, with every ounce of conviction. I welcome each and every one of you. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is Radio Biafra. This is how we do it.
Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Fire, we need our leader. prophet. Mazinam Yokuchukukano. We need our leader. Mazinam Yokuchukukano. We need our leader. Mazinam Yokuchukukano. Yeah, man. Have mercy.